So I'm going to keep my red t-shirt because I'm going to look at socialism next. And what's the difference between socialism and communism? Some Marxists, communists, will regard socialism as a halfway stage on the road to communism. But there are many, many, many socialists who see socialism as the end goal. So where is socialism in this great scheme of things? I think one of the key things to understand is that socialism, although it's class-based and it seeks to represent the working class, it accepts democracy. And it will compete for your vote in a democratic system. And that's a big difference to communism and the one-party state. So what about the things it stands for? It also accepts capitalism, but it will look to tame capitalism. Socialism will say there's an unfair distribution of the rewards in capitalism. Too big a gap between the rich and the poor. And it will look to redistribute the wealth. It will keep profits, but it will redistribute those profits through a taxation system. And it will tax wealthy people more than it will tax the workers. So there's that side to socialism. Socialism is also big on welfare. Again, it's part of that redistributing the wealth and trying to give everybody an equal create an equal playing field, give everyone the same fair start in life. And there are two key things in that fairness. First, something dear to us, education. If we all have a good education, then we all have the same chance in life. And it's up to us what we make of that. The other thing that's very big in socialism when it comes to fairness is health and a strong healthcare, and the other things like welfare support for the elderly, for children without families, things like that. But always trying to make sure nobody is disadvantaged, and everybody is given the same basic access to healthcare and general welfare provision, old age pensions, things like that. The other thing I think socialism is very strong on, and you can see how this links, and it's community. That community matters more than the individual. And so you can see why communists will see it as a halfway house to that world of no profits and no ownership. But socialists will see this as, this is a fairer system. And we will be content if capitalism makes a fairer society. Okay? That's my attempt at explaining socialism. I hope I've done a half-decent job for you. But thanks for listening. Cheers.